Came to Maine via the yachting industry and liked it here, stayed, and I wanted to work on the water. So I went out and bought a lobster license. In those days you could do that. And running my own business, I get up and get to go on the water each day rather than go sit in a chair in an office somewhere. I can't do that work. I am originally from South Alabama. Everyone claims that if you're not from Maine, then you can't be a fisherman in Maine. But I proved that wrong. Had a lot of lobster gear cut and a lot of personal threats and things of that nature. So when you get your lobster gear cut, you retaliate immediately and put more gear back where it was cut from, and that's how the game's played. You can usually catch lobsters until there's a big snowstorm. Then it cools the water off, and the water temperature is really what they go by as to where they want to be. They like being in like water that's over 40 usually. All that chewed up like that, that's from the ice, sheet ice running over it. That comes from fishing too late or starting too early. One of the most important ones is the measurement well. Each lobster that you keep has to have a 3 1/4 inch measurement on the back, or the carpus it's called, and that's measured from the eye socket to the back of the carpus. Then we have a V-notch law. Any lobster that's caught with eggs, you're supposed to put a V-notch in the second flipper from the right with the lobster facing away from you, and that determines that that lobster is a breeder for life. Another one is our oversized measurement, so that all of our big lobsters are left in the water for breeding purposes. I started Crate to Plate in, it's been 3 years now. It's a program for leasing lobster traps where we allow people to lease a trap. They pay up front, sort of like a farmer would have a CSA, where you pay the farmer in the spring for the vegetables that you're going to get in the summer and fall. We keep a record of that, and we have a Google map on site with a buoy, and they get their name put on the buoy, and they can go see how many lobsters their trap has caught. We have tons of short lobsters, which mean that they're just going to grow up, and we'll keep feeding them until they get to be the right size, and we'll catch those, and we keep our breeders in the water, and they're creating more lobster all the time. So right now the bottom is covered with small lobster, so it looks good. You know, everyone should eat as much lobster as they possibly can. It's good, it's nutritious, and it's one of the fastest and best meals you'll ever have.